Before you spend any of your hard-earned money on any designer items this season, you need to watch this video. I think these are probably some of the best designer-inspired pieces that I have found over all of these series that I've done. I say that a lot, but I think this is the one. I've got a little something from Balmain, a little something from my Birkenstock baddies, and a little bit of something from Tiffany, all for less than their luxury counterpart prices. So if you want that quiet luxury, who is she, look for less without the luxury price, me in this video, we're your new bestie. Stick around. Hey sugar, I'm Ro the Black Magnolia, your favorite bougie babe, bringing you all your bougie but budget-friendly tips and faves, and a little bit of everything in between. I'm gonna get right into all of these finds that I have for you. I'm gonna try to keep it moving quick. I was gonna get all dressed up and pretty and fancy for you, but then I was like, it's a Wednesday, and this is the most Monday a Wednesday has ever been, and I'm tired, and if I was gonna put on all the makeup and do all the things, this video probably was not gonna get done. So I figured, you and me, we're close enough to where I can ask you right at the top of the video to click the like button, head down to the subscribe button next, click it, turn on your notification bell, and never ever miss an upload, and love me just as I am without all the makeup and all the things and my green tea and whatever. Also, all of these prices that I'm quoting to you are as of the time that I am filming this. Item prices do change, things go away. I can't promise you that they're still going to be there when this video comes out. So I would encourage you, I'm not trying to give you FOMO, but if you see this video and you like anything in here that you see, I would suggest you go down to that link in my description box and click ship it if you can, but we're going to enjoy all of these finds. So let's get right into it. First, we're going to start with jewelry and accessories. We're going to start off with the Spinelli Kill Coin ring set. It's a stack and it is beautiful. It runs about $6,200, and that's wonderful if you have $6,200 to spend. I like a good ring stack, and all of my day one besties know that I like to keep my jewelry simple, but sometimes she likes a stack. And this one I found on Amazon for $17.99. This is what this designer inspired Kill Coin ring set looks like. It just comes like this. So you don't have to worry about losing them or anything like that. I think that is pretty clever. And I got mine in a size 7 because I wanted to wear it on one of my bigger fingers. Because this is really pretty and it does not feel cheap. Does it feel like a $6,200 ring? No. Does it feel really nice? Yeah. This is beautiful. I love that you can move it around. Oh, this is really pretty. And I'm actually going to keep it on for the rest of the video. And for $17.99 as opposed to $6,200, I think this is a good buy. This one, yeah, we're happy with that. Next is this Tiffany Insignia blue enamel and diamond ring. This one retails for $3,100 and the Amazon price is $29.99. I haven't gotten this one yet. It does take a long time to ship. I have seen a couple other people who have purchased this and they said it was divine. So I think between that pretty tea and this, I will be set on my little hand candy for a while, and I will feel pretty good about what I have going on, and it will be a nice start to my fall jewelry wardrobe. Next up is the Michelle Madison red mini diamond and pave watch. She's so pretty. She's just a delicate, dainty little thing. I know a lot of people aren't necessarily wearing Apple watches anymore. You can wear it or not wear it, get a cute little band for it. But I've noticed an uptick in people wearing actual watches again. And I think this one is beautiful. Retail on this one is $29.95. This version that I found is not exactly identical to it. It doesn't have any branding on it, but it is really close and it looks really well put together. It comes in at $33, and if you're just looking for something to add a little pop of color to your wardrobe for this summer fall transition, I think that this really pretty berry red is perfect. It's not expensive and it is a nice little statement piece that'll class up any outfit. I think you're gonna like this. I think it's gonna do exactly what you want it to. And for $33, what's not to love? All the girlies are talking about these Bottega Aviator sunglasses. They're really pretty. I can't justify another pair of sunglasses in my house for my own face, so I don't need them. I want them real bad. I want them real bad. I don't need them. I saw these on sale online right now at, was it Sunglasses Hut? I can't remember where it was, for $330. And I thought, again, I have too many expensive and inexpensive pairs of sunglasses in my closet right now to justify bringing in one more. But then I found this designer inspired version. I still don't need them. Let us just touch hands and agree that she does not need these glasses. I'm not buying them, but you can. because you may not have a lot of sunglasses and you may want to add these to your accessory wardrobe because they're not $330. On Amazon, you're going to get these sunglasses for $23.99. It's not bad. If I had space in my drawers for these sunglasses, they would be mine. I just don't have it. Now, I give you this rationale, but I have purchased a couple other pairs of shoes for this video that I don't have any space in my closet for, but I figure I can just start wearing my shoes to bed if I need to make space. Okay, we're getting there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Deep cleansing breaths. It's okay. Another pair of shoes is okay. On to the next item. We listen and we don't judge. The Buccellati Opera pendant necklace. Remember those little kaleidoscopes when you were a kid that you would look through? That's what this reminded me of, and I just thought it was so beautiful and just like how intricate the design was on it. And because it is so intricate, it is very high priced, and this pendant necklace comes in at $4,200. And I thought to myself, water lily, because that's what I call myself water lily. You need this pendant. And I answered myself and I said, no, you don't. This is $4,200. You don't need anything that isn't going to gain interest that costs $4,200. I found a really great alternative on my Amazon search. It costs $21.99. Now, it's not as intricate as the $4,200 version. It's pretty darn close, and it's so pretty and so dainty. I feel like I could wear a cute Bardot top, like a little off the shoulder number. I'm stuck on these Bardot tops lately. I don't know. There's something about the summertime and wearing something that's a little off the shoulder, a little sexy. I love that. And I like putting a little something simple with it that just makes it look finished and put together. And I feel like this pendant necklace would be that thing to do it with. And I won't have to break the bank at $4,200. And I don't have to worry if it's gaining interest or not because it's $21.99. It's a great deal. One you should try. And our next category, handbags, because we could not do a designer inspired video without a good handbag. A good bag is like a good man. Always got a little bit of money in it, always matches outfits with you, and is always right by your side. A good bag and a good man, yeah. Or a good woman, because I mean, love who you want to love, right? Back to the handbag. The Hermès Gold Clements Swift bag. Beautiful bag. Not one that I think a lot of people talk about enough in the world of Hermès. It's a very beautiful bag. This one retails for, I believe, $4,600. I found this really beautiful option that says that it's genuine leather. We don't know till we get it and we touch it and we feel it and we smell it and all those things. Do you remember in elementary, they teach you all of your 5 senses, smell, taste, touch, sound? I feel like that's what we got to do with some of these designer inspired items, because if you watched my short that I did the other day, I got some stanky shoes. They're really cute, but they stank. And one of my friends here in the community told me that I needed to take them and stick them in a pillowcase and stick them outside. So I have tried that tonight, and we're going to see how it goes in the morning, if it helped. Anywho's and hower, I say all that to say I am going to use all of my 5 senses to touch and smell and all the things in this bag to see if it actually is genuine leather, because if it is an incredible designer inspired option for this Hermès bag, and it comes in at $89.99. I think that it should at least be a high quality PU leather if it is not genuine leather for this price for something that is designer inspired. We're gonna check it out and we're gonna see. And if you get it, head down to the comments, let me know what you think of it. I really do like the shape on this bag. I think it's different and not a lot of people are wearing it. And I like to be a little bit unique every now and again. So let me know what you think of this bag. Summer's almost over here. It's time for these kids to go back to school. Bless the Lord. I feel like I buy groceries and I'm in a Star Trek episode, and I'll put them in the fridge and all of a sudden they'll just get beamed up to his bedroom, and I'll go in there and there's like 10 empty Danimals bottles and like all the little sticks from the corn dogs, and I literally just went shopping 15 minutes ago. I'm ready for summer to be over. But if you are not ready for summer to be over and you want one last trip, you need one last bag to take on said trip. This Celine straw bag is beautiful. They've got a few that range anywhere in price from about $2,000 to $2,400. But this one on Amazon, it's a nice designer inspired version of the Celine tote bag. I like that it is the black and the straw color. This sells out fast. If you want this bag, I suggest just staying on the video and either going on your tablet or on your computer or wherever, your MacBook, whatever you have, so you don't take your eyes off this video. You can go to another device while you're watching this video and listening to me, and then you can click on the link in the description box and purchase the bag if you're still hanging on to summer. It's a great option, a great price, and it's super cute. It's super cute. So on to the next one. And now we're off into one of my favorite subjects, and that is designer-inspired footwear. First are these Jimmy Choo bow slingback heels. They're so girly and flirty and perfect. I love them. They're $900 plus. And I've been got way too many times when it comes to shoes. I bought these Dr. Scholl's like cute sandal things. They're supposed to be like the most comfortable things ever. I wore them for literally 4 hours. I got a blood blister the size of a nickel on the bottom of my foot by the time I was done. I'm not trying to get got. And I'm especially not trying to get taken for a ride in a pair of $900 kitten heels that are going to give me bunions or pain. And why wouldn't I want to spend less? So if I can find $900 shoes for $72, why not? And what I do with a lot of these items is that I will get them in the designer inspired version. And especially if they cost a little bit more, I'm expecting better quality, which is something that you should expect. If you're spending, I would say anything above $50 on these designer inspired items, the quality should be pretty decent. If I really do love the item and it's well made, well done, I'm good. I don't need to buy the actual designer version. If it is something that's good quality, but it's not best quality, and it's a staple piece that I want to keep in my closet, I'm going to try the designer inspired version first. And then if it's something that I want to turn into a permanent piece of my wardrobe, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to do what I said before, and I'm going to use my 5 senses. I'm going to touch it, see how it feels. I want to smell it, make sure that leather is good quality. It may look weird sniffing a shoe out in the shoe store. I mean, but you know what? If I'm spending $1,500 on a pair of shoes, forgive me if I smell it in the store. I want to make sure the leather smells good. It might, whatever, don't judge me. I mean, I'm not actually probably going to go to the store and sniff the shoe, but I'm going to take a look at the leather and see if it's doing what I need it to do. And if that designer inspired version is giving me the same vibes as the actual luxury version in the store, and I feel like it's going to give me good wear, I may not even need to buy the luxury version. Or if I feel that that luxury version is giving more than what the designer inspired gave, I'll bring that home because it's a piece that I want to keep. And that's how I think you should shop for all of your designer inspired items. Anyway, I digress. We're going to go back into the next pair of shoes. Now, I did say that I have added a couple more shoes to my collection. And here is one that we really need to talk about because I saw these and I thought these are sexy. These are the Black Suede Studio Faux Pearl 100mm heels. If I had on pearls, girl, I would clutch them. These shoes are the epitome of gracefulness and ladylike beauty, all of the things. What did Wendy Williams say? She is an icon. She is the moment. That's what these shoes are. They're beautiful. And they are $328. Not a cheap date, but also not super expensive either. Because sometimes you can find a shoe that you really like and it's very pretty and you even like it in person, and then you put it on your foot and you look like you got on clown shoes. Maybe that's just me because I have big feet, 9 to a 9.5. And can I just tell you, every time I got pregnant, my feet grew, and the biggest that they ever were a size 11. I felt like Peggy Hill. Just got a hole in the box and I'll just stick my foot in that because it was ridiculous trying to find shoes. The bigger they get, the uglier they get. And I sometimes think, do I really want these really cute faux pearl little tuxedo heel looking things in a size 9.5? Are they going to be cute? I don't know. Let's give it a try. So we did. Hang on. So instead of $328, she spent $33.99. These shoes are these shoes are fantastic. They come in a lot of different options. They have this floral pair that I'm about to spend my money on as well. I feel like if you were getting married and you had a really beautiful, simple satin dress, cut on the bias, long sleeve, deep plunging neckline, and a deep neckline in the back, and you got these in white, stop it. They're great quality. I think for $33, I wasn't expecting a lot. She's a happy girl with these shoes. $33.99 from $328. Yes, please. Check out that floral pattern. Those are next. I did not attend any of the Cowboy Carter concerts. I really wanted to, but I had not. I had an outfit in my head, but you know, I wasn't going. But let me tell you, if I were to say to you that I had put together several outfits in my head that I would have worn to said concert, I would not be lying to you. One of them involved these boots. These are the Ace of Spades cowboy boots. These are fun, kind of campy and kitschy and all the things. And they're not that expensive. They're about $189. But I'm thinking, like, if I'm putting an outfit together for a concert, it doesn't need to be super expensive, especially if I'm probably going to get stepped on, or I'm going to dance around, or they're going to get dirty or whatever. Spend a little less, but still get the look you want. And I found this version slightly different. So not an exact copy, because that's not what we're doing here. We are going for the spirit of the designer, not a knockoff. We are looking for designer inspired luxury. This pair is $59.99. They are too cute. They are just as cute as the Ace of Spades boots. Now, if you are following trends, you know that boots are coming back in for the fall season. Not like they ever went out, but like different styles of boots and styling boots in different ways, and all the boots and cats and boots and cats. I couldn't help myself. My little grand nugget loves it when I do that. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Okay, anyway, it's late and I feel silly. And I'm trying to get through all of this, but boots are all the rage. So I'm gonna have 3 pair for you, because cowboy boots are trendy for the fall season. However, like I say in all of my videos, if you've been around here, sugar, you know, I am not a trendy girl, but I am a woman who is on trend. I like these boots because they give a little bit of camp and fun to a trend, but they're still super unique and stylish, and I feel like they would just add an extra pop of something fun and whimsical. And I think at $59.99 it's worth a shot to see what you can do. The next boots that I have for you are by Isabel Marant, and these are her Adriga suede slouchy boots, and these are $1,750. Again, we are not trendy, we are on trend, and we don't know if something that is trendy is something that we want to keep in our wardrobe, so we want to try it out. And you can do that with this pair that I found on Amazon, not for $1,750, for about $45.99 to $58.99, depending on what color you get these in. I think that if you can get them for under $60, why not take it, do it, run with it, but maybe not run, because there's a little heel on these boots and you don't want to trip and fall and break anything. So maybe traipse or gallivant and get these boots. And the last pair of boots that I have for you are by Balmain. I swore to myself I was never, ever gonna wear any boots that looked like these, that looked like they had like the pant leg coming, like the cuff or the whatever. I swore I wasn't gonna wear boots that looked like this. I saw these and I said, gimme. These Balmain Anthem calfskin leather boots are $1,995. No, thank you. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but today we are not going to spend $1,900. We're going to spend $69, and we are going to get the ones that we found on Amazon that are a designer-inspired version of the Balmain Anthem calfskin leather boots. Love them. These boots come in leopard, they come in denim, and they come in black, all with the gold buckle. I believe the denim might have a silver buckle. I don't know. All I do know is that I love these. I love these boots down so hard. They're on their way here. Not the Balmain version, the Amazon version. So when they get here, trust and believe I will let you know how they do. But if you don't want to wait for me, girl, go on down to that description box and click on that link and get these shoes over to your house. The last pair of shoes that I have for you are kind of like the opposite of everything else that I just talked about, and it's these Birkenstocks. Another pair of shoes that I swore I was never going to wear. Hippies wear Birkenstocks. There is nothing wrong with being a hippie. I just associated Birkenstocks with a certain kind of lifestyle that I don't live. And then my older son came over to my house in a pair of Birkenstocks, but they were like these cute black leather Birkenstocks with this really pretty buckle. And I was like, and it didn't have his toes out. It was like covered toes. And I was like, those are cute. And he's like, I know, I've been telling you, they're comfortable. And then he bought me a pair. And I was like, oh, so these are my everyday shoes now. I am Birkenstock, people. Got it. Then I saw these, the Birkenstock Madrid big buckle sandals. I thought I want to try the look on my foot, because not every Birkenstock is for every foot. I'm just saying, just some people's toes be dragging and it's not sexy. So I have a bigger foot, so I want to make sure that like the buckle across the top is adjustable and that it's something that I'm going to be able to tighten or loosen depending on how it fits, so that my toes aren't like sliding across and trying to grab onto the shoe every time I walk. I got a pair on Shein that I found just to try out the shape on my foot, because I'm like, let me just spend 89 cents on a pair first and see if I actually like it. And then if I like the shape on my foot, I'll go ahead and buy the actual Birks. Tried the shape on my foot with the shoes from Shein. Ask me why these shoes from Shein like are the most comfortable pair of shoes that I have ever put on my feet in my life. They're like little baby angels just on my toes. So I'm thinking, okay, I am gonna bite the bullet and buy the Birkenstocks. But as I'm doing all of my digging and all of my shopping for this video, I found these. So the Birkenstocks are anywhere between $99 and $154. Right here, this pair that comes in almost all of the same lovely colors are between $29 and $36. And they look almost just like the Birkenstocks. I'm gonna try those too, but I'm gonna try them in a fun color because I have the other ones from Shein in a neutral color. Then I'm gonna get like this aquamarine or this pink because, again, I am Birkenstock people now. And then I think in like the regular normal color, I'll spend the 90 some odd bucks and get the actual Birkenstocks. And then I'll have a multitude of colors, but I would not have spent a multitude of monies. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you Birkenstock people too? Because if you are, you're my people. And to go with the Birkenstocks, we are going to segue right into our next category, which is clothing. I have 2 items for you, both from Free People. I am currently in the phase of my life where I need things to be as easy and as accessible as possible, because I have lived
all my life I had to fight.
There have been some hard days. So I like things to be a little bit easier as much as I can make them. And I work from home, so what's easier for me is to not have to like figure out what I'm gonna wear, because I'm going to get dressed. Even though I am just going downstairs to my office to work, I'm gonna get dressed so that I don't have to sit and think about it. I like a 2-piece set, or your girl loves a good jumpsuit. And at the rate that I'm going, I'll probably never have to get dressed in more than 1 piece of anything again, because these jumpsuits from Free People have me in a chokehold. They're so cute, but they are so stupid expensive, and I needed some alternatives. I found this one, and it's not a jumpsuit, it's a romper. I beg your pardon, she is a romper. I found this romper on the Free People website, and this is the Lotta Love romper, and it's $118. She's cute. She's not just cute in the front, she's party in the back. Super cute, love this. I love the little sleeves. I feel like I can throw this on in the morning, head out of my office, work, I can leave, run errands, and go out into the Publix and not look like a bridge troll who just rolled out from underneath her rock. Found a designer-inspired version for $19.99. The material is definitely not the same. This $19 version is a much different kind of material, like almost like a shiny polyester. I don't mind that though, because it's like a $19, $20 outfit. I'm really only wearing it to work from home. I mean, you can wear it to go out, but I mean, if you're looking for this soft, cottony experience, you're not gonna get that with this. It's gonna be comfortable, but it's just not gonna have the same hand on it the Free People outfit has, but it does have the same cut. And that is what I'm looking for in this. I'm looking for that cut in the back and that really pretty neckline in the front. Just something comfortable that I can wear when I work from home. And in keeping with the jumpsuits from Free People, the Free People Hotshot onesie. I don't know why we're not calling these things jumpsuits. We are calling them rompers and onesies like we're toddlers, but this is a really cute onesie. Like, you can layer different tops underneath it. You can do a long sleeve as it gets colder, or you can put a cute little tank top underneath this during the warmer months. It's super versatile. I like it. The Free People version does have a little bit more of a cropped, like tailored ankle on it, and this version on Amazon does not. The Free People version is $79. Amazon version is anywhere from $29 to $32. Comes in lots of different colors. It looks super comfortable, both of them do, and I feel like you can't go wrong with something that's going to make it super easy to get dressed. It's like Garanimals for adults. You remember Garanimals? Did you ever dress your kids in those? Like my boys, they lived in those. We used to like to dress the boys up in like Ralph Lauren and like all these really cute like Burberry, and they would just throw up and dirt on them most of the time. So we went Garanimals, and Garanimals helped them learn when they were younger how to match their clothes together. My youngest, he used to love to pick out his outfits. He would wear ties and like hats and all the things and the cute little socks. If I can find a picture and I can get permission from him to put it up, I'm going to here. But he used to love the little Garanimals outfits when he was super little, because he could match his little outfits together, because they all just, I miss him being little. I do want him to go back to school and stop eating me out of house and home, but I do miss him being baby. The Garanimals. Anyway, This outfit, it feels like Garanimals for grown-ups, and I love it, and I think you will too. And if you've made it this far with me, sugar, thank you so much. I do want to just take a second and thank all of you in my community. Your likes, your comments, all of that, I love it. It makes it so much fun to be on here and doing this with you. And it makes it so that I get to keep doing it and that we get to add more people to the community, because the more you like and the more that you share and the more that you comment, it lets the algorithm know that this is a great video and that other people will probably enjoy it too and would love to hang out with us here in the community. So don't forget to like. This last category that I have for you is beauty and fragrance. First one is my tried and true. It is the On Till Dawn setting spray by One Size. You can't go wrong with this. It's bulletproof magic for your makeup, and it's $34. I was looking for a good alternative while I was traveling to the On Till Dawn, and what I found was the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Mist. It is $10 as opposed to the $34. It feels super close to the One Size formula, but for a lot less. I think it's a great option if you don't have the $34 to spend on something like the One Size. L'Oreal, yes please. And the last two that I have for you are fragrances. The Valentino Voce Viva. The first time I smelled this perfume, I fell head over heels in love. It is divine. It's like the grown-up version of the Born in Roma. I still love and wear the Born in Roma. The Born in Roma is brunch and the Voce Viva is boardroom. Either way, you can wear them whenever you want, however you want. The Voce Viva has mandarin orange, Italian bergamot, ginger, orange blossom absolute, yellow gardenia, vanilla, and crystallized moss. It is a beautiful fragrance. But if you don't have $100 to $150 to spend on the perfume, a wonderful option for you is the Hermès L'Aventure Femme. Not an exact match for the Voce Viva.
Hey sugar, editing row popping in here for a second. So this perfume came in that I thought was going to be like a clone or an inspired version of the Valentino Voce Viva, and it definitely is not. A couple things, I don't know if somebody handled this package beforehand, but it came completely destroyed. There is perfume everywhere. It spilled. It looked like the bottle had been opened. I don't know. I got to check the seller and see who it was, where it came from, because I don't believe it came from Al Harmain. I think it came from maybe a third-party seller, or maybe somebody opened my box and resealed it, because they can do that because there's fingerprints all over the top of this. And I did not order a used, because we don't order used perfume. No. It spilled all over the inside of the box. I don't know if you can see that. It's all bad. It's like there's little yellow flakes and handprints all over the top of the bottle. Not a good thing. However, this is not a clone or an inspired version of Voce Viva. If anything, this is an inspired version of Creed Aventus for her. I think this is actually a much more approachable version of Creed. There are very few Creed colognes or perfumes I like. There's just something about most of those scent profiles that drives me up the wall. Can't stand it. But I actually really do like this. Even though this is the L'Aventure Femme by Al Harmain, this has a very masculine opening. It smells like a really well put together man. I just wish this bottle hadn't been damaged and broken and all the things, because I don't feel great about keeping it, but I may like just wipe it down with some alcohol and hopefully call it a day and see if we can, make it work. I don't know if it's leaking or what, but on the whole, not a designer inspired version or clone for Valentino Voce Viva. Be on the lookout in the days to come, because I am now on the hunt for a designer inspired version or a clone for the Valentino Voce Viva, because I do love that perfume, and I know a lot of other people love that perfume, but the price point can be a lot. So I will find something for you if you like Creed Aventus for her. The Al Harmain L'Aventure Femme, definitely one you should try.
And the last perfume that I have for you is a Parfum de Marly, and that is Valaya. Valaya is a light, beautiful, powdery, $328 fragrance. And I do love Parfums de Marly, but it is an expensive designer fragrance house. What's in this one? White peach, bergamot, Italian mandarin orange, orange blossom, Haitian vetiver, nympheal, musk, ambrofix, vanilla, and akagala wood. And if $328 and up is a little bit more than you'd want to spend, you should try the Afnan Mystique Bouquet EDP. Beautiful bottle, absolutely love it. I have not gotten my nose on this yet, but I have heard that it is an incredible option for Valaya. This comes in at about $35, and here are the notes on it. Lychee, white peach, bergamot, mandarin orange, orange blossom, peony, vetiver, ambroxan, musk, oak moss, vanilla, and Mahonia. Neither of these fragrances have come yet. They're supposed to both be here on Saturday. That way I will be able to give you my honest and candid opinion on whether or not these are actually worth the buy. I feel like for $30 each, if they are not horribly foul smelling perfumes, why not? Even if they aren't exact designer inspired versions, if they're still giving the same like scent profile that I love, I haven't lost anything. I may not have the actual designer version, but I will have these. And who doesn't want more perfume in their collection? So we'll give these a try. I feel like we did all the things and we found a lot of good stuff. And if you, like I, enjoy a good deal and luxury for less and want to live bougie but budget friendly, we did the damn thing. And then we can do it again. But the only way that we can do it again is if you make sure to head down to that subscribe button, click it, turn on your notification bell, and that way you will never, ever miss an upload. And I will see you in the next video.